Thyme is one of the easiest herb to grow, but don't be fooled. One simple mistake could weaken its flavour. In this video, we'll show you exactly how to grow thyme the right way. And be sure to stick around because Nathan will share his go-to trick for drying thyme way faster, so you can enjoy your homegrown thyme in no time. Why grow thyme? Thyme is one of the easiest herbs to grow, thriving with minimal care once established. It's packed with flavour, making it a staple for seasoning meats, vegetables and soups. Plus, it has natural antibacterial properties, adding both taste and health benefits to your meals. Unlike many herbs, thyme is a perennial, meaning it keeps growing year after year, making it a reliable, low-maintenance addition to your garden. Best of all, thyme loves dry conditions. So, if you tend to forget to water your plants, this herb practically thrives on neglect. Now let's get planting. Thyme thrives in full sun. If planting in the ground, choose a sunny spot with sandy or loamy soil. For container gardening, use a pot with drainage holes and a light, well-draining mix, like a blend of potting soil and sand. You can start thyme from seeds, but here's the thing, it takes a long time to establish. For a much quicker and easier start, use cuttings or small plants instead. Plant thyme about 20 centimeters apart. It likes room to spread, but it also stays compact, making it great for small gardens and containers. When planting, water it in well, but don't overdo it. Overwatering is the #1 mistake that weakens thyme's flavour. Too much moisture dilutes its essential oils, which are responsible for its strong aroma and taste. To avoid this, always let the soil dry out slightly between waterings. Thyme is drought tolerant, meaning it thrives on neglect. Once established, it only needs occasional watering, just enough to prevent extreme dryness, but never let it sit in soggy soil. Unlike leafy herbs that need frequent fertilizing, thyme actually loses its flavor if you over-fertilize. One of the best things about thyme? It barely needs pruning. But if you want a fuller, bushier plant, regular harvesting is key. Snipping off the stems encourages more branching, which means more time for you to enjoy. Here's Nathan with expert tips on harvesting thyme and a clever trick to speed up the process.
So what you want to do is harvest your thyme from underneath and get these fresh green stems. So there's a couple ways you can dry them. You can dry it out in the oven. You can get nice little bunches, tie them together and hang them up. And then when it's dry, take the leaves off. I'll be using a dehydrate today. So these nice sprigs, just gonna throw them down into that. You want to get rid of you want the fresh green sprigs. You don't want any of the woody parts. So you just want to clean this up. So thyme, you want to be harvesting and taking advantage of it growing, otherwise what's the point? So ours was going underneath, there wasn't enough airflow because it got so big. So we've just harvested this, it'll keep growing, and we'll get another harvest before the end of summer. We grew it in Mr. Stacky and it was blocking, because it got so big, the other clovers. So we like using fresh thyme in our cooking, but it grew a lot faster than we were eating it. So you don't actually need to harvest this well, it's just we had a lot of brown parts, but I'm just going to start throwing them all in. When it's dried, we can sort it out then. But yeah, if any parts are considerably a lot browner than others or dead, just get them off. Just makes it easier once it's dried for sorting and storing. So you don't actually need to harvest this well, it's just we had a lot of brown parts, but I'm just going to start throwing them all in. When it's dried, we can sort it out then. But yeah, if any parts are considerably a lot browner than others or dead, just get them off. Just makes it easier once it's dried for sorting. All right. So now we've got our herbs all sorted. Just want to make a thin layer. So you can do this in dehydrators, oven. You just want a low heat. So this here, whatever the outside temperature is, it's normally about double or triple inside. So this will take a couple of hours. I'm about to go out and then I'll finish this video with this when I come back in. Okay, there we go. It's quite fiddly to get the thyme leaves off the stalks, but with the dehydrate, with the holes, just give it these ones. Once you've already like crushed the leaves off, and then underneath we have stalkless thyme. Perfect. Alright, so there we have it. We've got 18 grams of freshly dried thyme. I'm not sure how much it is worth when you buy it at the supermarket. It's been years since I've had to buy some thyme. But yeah, so there's our 18 grams. Took us 4 hours drying outside and it was 31 degrees. And then it probably took an hour to sort indoors. Still a couple little sticks, but such a pain. So yeah, there we go.
So there you have it. Growing thyme is simple, rewarding, and practically takes care of itself. If you enjoyed this, you'll love our video on growing peppermint. It's packed with tips to keep your mint healthy and thriving. Plus, we'll show you a simple trick to keep your mint bushy and full of flavor. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more easy gardening tips. See you in the next one.